Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
I'm the other random asshole, Dustin Rhodes. Welcome to the show. Head dash bespoke.
Hidden gems. Trying to think myself.
Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can vamp on mine for a while. All right, my hidden gem is the Nintendo Wii. Now, it's not that hidden of a gem, but the hidden gem portion of it comes from this thing called the Homebrew channel.
Yeah.
Now, what this is it's a soft mod hack of the Wii, where you can then use emulators to emulate anything from Atari up to Wii. Well, you're not really emulating Wii or GameCube, you're just playing...
emulated versions?
Not even emulated versions, you're playing one-to-one ROMs on... Because all the hardware is GameCube and Wii, so you're just playing the games, but you're just running a bootleg around it or playing backups. It depends on what you'd like to do with your legalities. It's up to you.
Backups.
Backups, yeah. You're playing somebody's backup.
I had a mod chip for PlayStation.
Yeah. It's very much like that, except you don't have to go in and add a mod chip. It's just a program.
It's a backup. My copy's loaned to somebody else because I have a backup copy.
Right. Exactly.
You can't prove I don't have this.
Right.
Yeah, unless it's like...
Give me 3 days to produce the copy. I'll go get it from my friend.
Go run it.
Right. Again. Right. But I've discovered a thing called Nintendo and WeFlow. And they work with each other, but WeFlow like kind of conglomerates all of the shit that you would be able to do with Nintendo, which is what is your loader for GameCube games. And the sound is incredible. The controls are amazing. It's got a wide screen. Like, I'm playing on a flat screen, and I was expecting to have bars and shit on the side. I clicked on the widescreen thing. It fucking sized it properly. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is genius. And my actual hidden gem stems from all of that emulation stuff, and it's Def Jam Fight for New York. It's a GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox game. I played the GameCube version because I absolutely...
I played the
PlayStation 2. I think that if AKI, if I could just get into their headquarters, or like into a pitch meeting for 5 fucking minutes, I could pitch them a game that would sell millions. They would never have to make another one. They could just release updates like Grand Theft Auto 5 is doing. And if they played their cards right, they could really unify the independent wrestling game. Because my idea for a game is based in like a Grand Theft Auto type world where it's open cities that are procedurally generated using like Google Maps. Right. So you get accurate representations of these towns built as you travel around, and the traveling from city to city would be your load screen in between. But once you get to the town, you can, be a good guy, and go do signings and go visit children's hospitals and shit like that. Or you could be a fucking bad guy and go do drugs and hustle rats and just make it like a real life independent wrestling simulator.
Can you do both?
Well, yeah, of course you can.
I want to do drugs right before I go do
right.
Go to the children's hospital.
Exactly.
I don't want to. I don't care about that.
You can play it any way you want. Like that.
I don't care about the. I want to look good, but I don't want to. I don't really want to spend time with those sick children.
Right. I want to be elsewhere while I'm doing it. And I want to be on a trip while I'm, saying hi to these kids and signing autographs. I get what you're saying, and that's how I would have the game designed. But I would like to get like a bunch of like smaller independent companies to get signed on, as well as like AEW. So then you have like the Backyard League, where you're starting in your local area, and then you finally work your way up to the local independent shows, and then from the local independent shows to like Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, from Impact Wrestling and that to AEW, or you could stay down there and work with those companies to try and build them up to an AEW to go to a war.
Let's evolve in there too.
Yeah, get them all. Get as many wrestling companies as you can.
I think Evolve has some ties. I know they have ties to WWE.
They're like ECW. they're like ECW in the late 90s, where they were kind of a farm ground, but not... they were being financed, but not contractually affiliated with WWE. But I would like just... if they made a game like that, using the fight engine of the Def Jam series, make it a little less arcadey and cartoony and shit, keep it realistic, keep the fighting real. But then you can have your fight styles where you can be mixed martial arts style. And even get some mixed martial arts, smaller mixed martial arts companies in there. You might even be able to get like UFC or Bellator to go, hey, yeah, we'll jump in on this. Because as much as people don't want to admit it, wrestling and mixed martial arts have a very similar fan base and a very similar style.
Right.
It's build fights, whether they're real or fake, it doesn't matter. You build fights to sell tickets. And if you... as well as doing public relations and selling ad space. And if you work in all of the aspects of that into a wrestling game, you will make every wrestling fan happy, because then you could either concentrate on being a wrestler, or you could concentrate on being a freaking showrunner, or like if they had that with general manager mode where you're going from town to town, booking independent shows, like what it could be done. I've seen Grand Theft Auto 5. I know what can be done in video games nowadays. It can be done. Nice.
I want to. I really wanted to say SmackDown 2.
Right. That's what I'm talking.
No, as my hidden gem.
Oh, nice.
But I also want to say I'm gonna go with something else though. I'm gonna go the Roku channel.
Nice.
And yes, it has commercials. But
that's how you get free shit.
If you want to ditch the cable, it's something for a lot of people.
Yeah. You can get like Pluto TV, Tubi TV. There's a lot of free ways to go.
Right. Like I said, I don't have commercials. I'm going to say Roku channel because one of my favorite shows, and one of yours too, before you were born, is on the Roku channel. Greatest American Hero.
Nice. Believe it or not, I'm walking.
And that'll be stuck in my head for 3 months.
Yes.
If you don't know the song,
you want to get some copyright? Let's get some copyright fucking infringement going.
That could be another hidden gem.
Right. All right, let's do it. I wonder if this will actually count.
I don't know.
As copyright infringement.
I don't know. I don't think. I think this might be public domain.
Maybe. Come on, don't be a bitch now.
Oh.
Why has it got to do this? They're like, no, you're recording a podcast. We're not going to let you.
Here we go.
Here we are.
Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Leave a message at the beat.
Right.
I must be out before I pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home. George.
All right. Now you know the melody of the song, and it's going to be stuck in everybody's fucking head. I hope so. I assume that wasn't going to get us a copyright strike, because if it does, I'm sorry to you because you have to run the channel and go, fuck, we just lost an episode because of this bullshit. But it was less than 30 seconds, and it wasn't the song. It was a parody of the song, but then Seinfeld might come at us for using a clip of their shit. But it was just audio. It's a gag, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Yeah.
1,000 times fair use. Don't just in the thing. Just put fair use in the description.
But yeah,
Greatest American Hero.
I want to go with Pluto TV just because.
You mean Roku channel?
Or Roku channel, just because
Greatest American Hero.
Greatest American Hero. There's other great shows on there too.
Right.
Alf. Bewitched.
You. That's not gonna win me over.
I don't know about Get Smart.
There you go. That'll win me over.
To me, if it has...
There's an honorable mention right there. Get Smart, not the TV series. The Steve Carell movie did a phenomenal job of capturing an atmosphere of a modern version of
Right.
I would. They need more.
Actually, most of the jokes came from the first season of the show.
Yep. Can you believe it's been 10 years since that movie came out?
Yeah.
I can't. I can't believe they haven't made a second one. I can't believe it's as poorly rated as it is, honestly.
I get why it was poorly rated.
Why? I don't.
I do and don't get it. It's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah. I honestly don't understand where the back, like... Oh, wait, what? There was a spin-off?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Out of Control. Bruce and Lloyd.
Yeah,
Get Smart's Bruce and Lloyd Get Out of Control. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
But there was a canceled sequel, and they're not going to even attempt to do another one.
I get... You know, I actually saw that coming.
What, the non-sequel?
No, not...
Or the ending?
Well,
yeah, of course. He was the only fucking guy that wasn't a part of the original fucking character list.
It's The Rock!
The Rock's a double agent. Why do you say that? Because there was no Agent 23 in Get Smart.
Like, yeah, I knew that The Rock was the double agent.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
he wants to be in the show!
You want to know how you can tell real quick? Is if you go to the Wikipedia page, every character that was a part of the original has a character thing where you can click, like Maxwell Smart, Agent 99, the Chief, Siegfried, Larrabee, President, Jaime, Agent 13.
Was Agent 13
Bill Murray?
Bill Murray.
Yes.
I loved him in the Agent 13 in the show.
Oh, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
You'd find him in the weirdest place.
Right? Cigarette machines and shit. And the fire hydrant. Opens the damn thing to the fire hydrant. Hey, yeah, I'm in here.
Yeah, I've been stuck in this place for 2 weeks. It's always a ridiculous amount of time, too.
Right? You know what I understood? Why doesn't Larrabee get a number? Why is Larrabee Larrabee? Like, you know what I mean?
He wasn't a field agent.
Oh, yeah, he's just a control. But no, like in the show, he's Agent Larrabee. And I'm just like, wait a minute, how the fuck are you an agent? Aren't you just like Larrabee?
But he's not a field agent.
I forgot. Did they get in the Cone of Silence joke in there too?
Yes.
Okay, good. Kind of have to. Now I wonder who owns the rights to this now. Distributed by Warner Brothers. So if Warner Brothers got a streaming channel, would they have Get Smart? You think? Is Get Smart Warner Brothers? Who's the distributor now? Because that's what really matters. CBS television distribution.
So probably HBO Max when it comes out.
Yeah. You think that they really are going to try and merge the Disney, or not the Disney stuff, the
DC Universe?
Yeah, they really should. It would be the most intelligent move because DC Universe is flopping hard.
Yeah.
Because
it's weird that
it's not really, because it's easier to get the Marvel stuff because you get so much other shit with the Marvel stuff. You're getting everything Disney.
And DC didn't. I'm sorry, DC has some good properties.
Yes.
But they have a lot more shitty properties.
Yeah, they do. Oh, dude, that's what the sequel should have been, damn it. For Get Smart. I'm sorry about the backtracking on this. The Nude Bomb.
Oh.
The Get Smart movie. Like, that should have been the sequel, the title of the sequel for the Get Smart reboot. It should have been Get Smart, and then The Nude Bomb, Get Smart 2. Or Get Smart 2, The Nude Bomb, or...
Right, Get Smart 2, The Nude Bomb.
Yeah, and I've been fucking perfect. And then we would have had titties and fucking movies again, man. That's what we need in movies more.
No,
He was trying to prevent it, I know, but then...
They didn't even have 99 in that, though.
I know. It's true.
All they had was guys.
That would have sucked.
And all you saw was their butts.
Right? Yeah. But see, in the remake, though, we'd have gotten Anne Hathaway.
No, because she wouldn't have been there for the nude bomb.
Sure she would have, because I would have written it that way. Don't you know how this shit goes? Yeah, that's an all-male cast. You know what? The nude bomb would have been better for Charlie's Angels. Let's just try that one instead. Charlie's Angels and the nude bomb. Maybe not the new one. I haven't seen the new one, but I'm not impressed.
I'm like, eh. As soon as I even heard about the new one, I'm like, eh.
I posed a question on Facebook. Is there any modern horror movies that aren't a shitty ghost story or a fucking remake? And people have come at me with some stuff, but they're almost all foreign films or independent films.
Three from Hell?
Yeah, yeah, and I don't consider those Rob Zombie movies to be horror movies, really. They're like natural born killers to me, where it's like
you're just suspense horror.
Yeah, it's more of an action slasher movie, less horror in the like supernatural sense, and more in like these fuckers are crazy and we're following them sense. Like that's where the horror is derived from. Like Natural Born Killers, it's like following fucking Mickey and Mallory.
I call it horror because it's in the same vein of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Kinda. So.
Yeah, I'll give it that. And Three from Hell is really good.
I haven't seen Three from Hell. Yeah. But, we're like a week and a half away from Crisis.
Nice.
Arrow is killing it. This final season of Arrow is so amazing.
That's good. It'll make it worth it when I get all the way to it then.
And I have no idea. I've heard rumors on that if they go, that they're going back. The three kids are going back to their time. But they might not be, because they're planning to do like Birds of Prey or.
Yeah, the
Canaries.
Yeah.
With the three. With Oliver's daughter.
Right.
And then Laura Lance from Earth 2 and I forget the other Black Canary's name.
Yeah, it's going to be the Canaries. Oh, Arrow Canaries, maybe.
I've heard different rumors.
Oh, nope, here it is. Arrow spinoff officially called Green Arrow and the Canaries. So are we getting a different Green Arrow? Is Speedy getting upgraded? The upgrade? Is Speedy getting the rub?
Maybe.
I'm trying to think of all the fucking possible characters they could use as Green Arrow, because like, it's
not Speedy.
It's not just Oliver, because
it's Red Hood or Red Arrow, because Speedy is actually in the Arrowverse. Speedy's his sister.
Right.
And you're talking Roy Harper.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind fucking Roy Harper getting the rub as a new.
It might be because
Arrow.
He's sticking around to be part of a team again.
Could be.
Is that going to be CW or?
I don't know.
It doesn't say, does it?
It doesn't. Because they have nothing on the wiki of it yet that I can see. It's Flash, it's Constantine.
I'm thinking they're going to move it to the shows to HBO Max.
The spin-off series would be called Green Arrow and the Canaries and had begun filming as an episode of Arrow Season 8. So
The final episode.
The final... No. They just said an episode will be a would serve as a backdoor pilot for a potential series.
It's most likely going to be the final episode because the final episode will happen without the Green Arrow, Albert, because he'll have been dead.
Makes sense.
Most likely. So the final episode is actually going to explain what happened. Start to explain what happened to everybody else.
That would make sense. I'm trying to get a fucking season layout and I can't. Because a lot of times they will...
I still have to I got 2 episodes of Watchmen to watch. Like I said, that show has actually gotten a little bit more tolerable now that we've gotten actual Watchmen in it.
It'll be the second to last episode. Will be the backdoor pilot. Green Arrow and the Canaries living in the future.
Huh? So it is set in the future.
Yep, and then Fade Out will be the last episode.
Why?
January 28th.
What?
The last 3 weeks of January will be...
What? Wait, that's not... Wow. That's fucked up.
What?
That's gotta be... that long. Oh, it don't matter. That is... They're stretching it out that far. It should be done in December.
What, Arrow?
Yeah.
No. Because Flash and Arrow both are going to have...
Flash is gonna continue.
Okay, it's Legends Tomorrow and Arrow that are going to have the overhang. They'll be the episodes that...
Right.
The wrap-up episodes in January. Same day, actually.
No. They won't end the same day. Because...
They'll air the same day. January 14th is what they have down for both Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow, as far as the air dates of the Crisis episodes. See, January 14th, January 14th.
And actually, they're not even counting that as the season opener.
Of what?
Legends.
No. They already did. Their season already started.
No, Legends don't start until after. Legends' new season hasn't started yet.
Oh.
It'd be... That should be actually the first episode of the new season. Crisis. But they're not going to count that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're going to count the second episode.
Yeah, Meet the Legends.
As the season premiere. And they're getting rid of Adam.
Fair enough.
I'm like, oh, come on, he's one of the best characters. And there's only 3 original characters left.
But that's par for the course of Legends of Tomorrow anyway.
There's only White Canary.
Which she'll be leaving. Probably to join the other Canaries and fucking Green Arrow and Canaries. Just give it time. Give it time. They didn't call it the Canaries for no reason.
No, they got the other two.
Same reason fucking gonna do Lantern Corps, as well as fucking Green Lantern separate series. Because they want to have more than one fucking set of lanterns.
Yeah. I don't
tell individual stories, but those aren't confirmed
actually,
yet. Those are just
actually what we've seen for the future. They have had Aurora Lance.
Nice.
They haven't had Sarah.
Nice.
So I don't see them adding her. The Canaries are Aurora Lance and what I can't think of the other woman's name. The
You're speaking Greek to me. I haven't paid attention.
her replacement after Earth One's Aurora Lance died.
Oh, okay.
They found another woman who was a cop.
Okay.
And she's like the chief of police now.
Yeah, like you're telling me shit, and I'm just like,
oh,
I don't understand, nor do I really give a shit, because these aren't characters that I give a fuck about. I didn't really like Arrow. I liked Kevin Smith's little run on Arrow in the comics. It was okay. Other than that, it's a fucking Robin Hood ripoff, in my opinion. Flash, I enjoyed watching Flash, but I've got so lost because I stopped watching in like season 2 or 3. I'm just like, I don't care right now. I just don't care. Like, I'd rather watch The Mandalorian and fucking Rick and Morty, because I know when they're coming out, they're only having so many fucking episodes. I don't have to catch up on anything. I'm already right into it.
Right.
You know, I don't have to worry about it.
In 10 years, you'll be like, I'm going to watch this show. Now it's all done.
Yep, that's how I do shit. That's how I do stuff now. I'd rather have it all either be all the way done, so I can watch the whole thing in one fell swoop, or it be a currently running show that I'm all the way caught up on, so I can just stay with it.
Right.
Because I hate playing fucking catch up.
Right. I don't disagree with that. I'm just.
You're caught up.
I've just stayed caught up on those shows.
Right. That's why I have no objection to you, to talking about to us fucking podcasting about them, because by the time I go back to watch them, I don't remember any of this shit anyway.
Right.
That's why I love spoilers, because I love to know like an ending of something if it's worth wasting my time on. Like that's the only reason I'm like letting these shows play out, because I'm so far I'm digging like what I've seen. I'm like, yeah, these so far so good, but I want to see how they end before I go. I want to invest all my time in this, because I got bit in the ass with Lost, and I'm not doing that again. Like Rick and Morty, I can understand it's a cartoon. I can enjoy individual episodes. I'm not expecting much of a character arc or an ending, for that matter.
Yeah, you never know.
Kind of do. They showed how well they can just revert back to season 1 like nothing ever happened. So
you do know that the first episode of the season, it was basically them saying we don't want to revert back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though everything about it was reverting back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go back to classic Rick and Morty adventures. All right. I usually keep a Meeseeks box in the glove box.
Yeah, and you notice you notice that every time. Okay, I noticed that when Rick not so much lived in the moment, but was having an exciting adventure in that episode, it always was in a fascist society.
I love that.
When does this become the default? Now, see, like, I get that, though, because that was a shot right directly at the fan base of how fascist the damn Rick and Morty fan base can be about, everything about it. Oh, you don't like Rick. Oh, you're a Jerry. Oh, like, what the fuck ever. Like, if you don't agree with a certain part of the fan base, they act like a goddamn Nazi. Like, I've understood all of the reasons for these 3 episodes. Like, I've seen a lot of shit where people are like, what was with this last episode with the heists? Like, I don't get it. And I'm like, oh, I totally get it. I've shown you the video, right, of Dan Harmon losing his shit about Now You See Me.
Oh, and
I'll show you the first 5 minutes. You'll know because he's going on about Now You See Me Too, and he's like, no, you call it Now You Don't. What the hell? Like, he hates heist movies, so it makes perfect sense. Like the whole heist thing makes perfect sense as to why he was shitting all over it.
We're gonna have to nip this in the bud.
Right.
No. You let it. The only one that's gonna crush his dreams is himself.
Right. Exactly. And the shade like that was the most shade throwingest episode I've seen in a long time. They're like, okay, fuck heist movies, fuck the MCU, and most of all, fuck you, Netflix. Like, that's what I got from that. Like, all around. And as well as, like, it would not just fuck you heist movies, more like fuck you Ocean's 11 and Now You See Me.
Right. I particularly say Ocean's 11, 12, 13, whatever, 8.
And Now You See Me. Like, the video for Now You See Me will just make you go, oh, that's... He just hates heist movies in general.
Right. Who doesn't?
That's true. Who doesn't? They fucking suck.
If you like heist movies, fuck you too.
Yeah. If you like heist movies, what are you watching this shit for? Your booze mean nothing. I heard what makes you cheer. and see,
don't look back, Morty.
I have heard enough Rick lines that I'm like, you know what? I'm holding on to these as a musician for, like, if I start to get booed off stage in the band that was on before, I just have no respect for. I can literally whip that line out and be like, your booze mean nothing. I've heard what makes you cheer. It's so fucking insulting to everyone in the damn room. It's perfect.
Right.
Oh,
you're right. Oh shit! I like that last band too.
Right. Right.
I might have liked them, but fuck you.
Right. My booze mean nothing either.
I know my booze mean nothing.
Right. My opinion means nothing. That's why I have such a fucking loud one. I don't care. That's the fun of having a fucking meaningless opinion, is you can just spout it out to everybody. So what kind of picture you want to do? I got one. DC characters you want to see a cameo from in the The Crisis.
Crisis?
Yeah. I'll start. You're gonna fucking probably hate me for it too. Fucking Batman. I want to see fucking Batman, goddamn.
He's gonna be in it.
Good.
Old Batman, at least.
No. I want to see their version of Batman, whatever it may be.
But
not an actor that played Batman. I want to see Batman in fucking costume.
He's
on the set. Like,
I thinking
I'm hoping
he's more of the
Batman Beyond.
Bruce Wayne.
That would work. That would sell.
But I know he's basically Batman. Anyway.
Okay, cool. So
and he has.
See, I don't keep up on it, so my blind Wayne picks.
Bruce Wayne is actually in a few episodes of Titans, and not just that, where you see a stuntman in Batman costume. They've had they picked a Bruce Wayne.
Finally. Which is cool.
And most of it was in Nightwing's head. But there is a scene a couple weeks ago where he basically draws all the Titans back together.
Nice.
Meets up with them. Wow. He somehow draws everybody to the spot and a lot of it's BS, but anyway. Alright, so mine would be Beast Boy.
Nice.
I'd like to see a Beast Boy cameo.
I wouldn't mind that either. That'd be pretty cool. I know it's fucking hard to sit on these goddamn things.
I know, and I sit on my leg.
Right. You know who I want to finally see show up in the fucking... Like, they've alluded to her several times, but they haven't shown her yet, and it's Harley Quinn. I want to see fucking HQ bust out of that fucking cell and go nuts. Just for a second. Even if it's just a clip of her fucking...
They say...
That shit didn't count.
That she was part of like a Suicide Squad, but became too unstable to use again.
I can see that.
So I can't remember who they used in that episode, but they did basically have a Suicide Squad.
Nice.
Episode of Arrow.
Nice.
Which she's Argus, not Arkham. I really want Green Lantern.
That would be badass, dude.
I really want John Diggle to become a Green Lantern.
That would be fucking awesome, dude. I would not
But
mind that.
I would just settle for a Green Lantern.
Pretty badass, man.
Your final?
Clayface.
I technically think he had a cameo in Elseworld. It's just like the name, his real name written on the door.
Yes. Yes. Don't mind that. I do not mind that.
At Arkham Asylum.
Fucking, I want to see a character cameo. Seeing a name don't count. If that counts, then fucking Gambit was in fucking the first X-Men movie. Because his name was on that fucking computer that Mystique was breaking into.
Technically, yeah, they count as cameos because
that's why I say I want a character cameo.
Right.
I don't want a name cameo. I don't want a fucking Easter egg cameo. I want a fucking I want Clayface to come rolling out of the fucking sewer and just let's fucking do this.
And then Batman fucking puts him down.
No. I mean help. I mean like Batman's getting ready to fight. Old man Batman's like getting ready to fight, and then all of a sudden this big clay creature comes up from behind him and is like, "Got your back, Bruce." You know, a nice shot to the fucking DC Rebirth thing of Clayface turning over a new leaf and becoming an Arkham Knight or a Gotham Knight. It'd be cool as shit. Because Clayface is a hero. He was way better. Like he's a good villain. Like it just his powers make for a good villain. But he's kind of like a new version of the Thing, more or less. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. As long as there's dirt around, he can get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's kind of their Hulk.
Or I was gonna say, they were saying he.
Yeah, I say they're Hulk because he's a good guy reluctantly ish, like not anymore reluctant, not reluctant anymore, but was. Who's your final? Oh, I got an honorable mention.
Actually, I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman.
Nice. That'd be a cool ass cameo to have.
And preferably Linda Hamilton.
Right.
Or Linda Carter. That's
Linda Carter. Yeah. I'm like, Linda, it's not Hamilton, that's Terminator.
Right.
Linda Carter, yeah. That'd be
Linda
awesome,
Carter.
dude. Well, yeah, she's already in it from Supergirl. She's already in like the shows from being in Supergirl as the mayor. It'd be awesome as fuck to find out the mayor
president.
or the president. It'd be awesome as fuck to find out the president is actually Wonder Woman.
She's different anyway.
No. Like, the president, like, that's her fucking cover now, is that she's the president. And Wonder Woman. She doesn't have to be Wonder Woman because of Supergirl, but in this scenario, she has to fucking, like, bust out the cuffs and get the old spin action going again. And they better have the old spin action going, too. I don't give a fuck. Bust in some old footage, I don't care. Because she really hasn't changed looks all that much.
Right.
I think if she was spinning, no one would really notice until, like, she stopped and the tits were not here but here, and
I'd
still nail the fuck out of her, dude.
Linda Carter is still fine. And she's got to be, what, 60? 70?
Well over. 68. She's fucking 68.
I said 60, 70, something like that.
Yeah, and she's still fire ass hot, bro.
Right. You look at her even in Sky High, you're
like seriously, this is from last year.
Yeah. Money can keep you looking good.
I don't think it has anything to do with money.
I know.
It might, but if it does, man, her plastic surgeon needs a lot more. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Huh?
That's her kid?
Who?
No. Wait, what?
Who's her kid? Alright, so until next time.
Like, share, subscribe.
Comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies.
Keep it nice. Keep it random, man.
Peace. Linda Hamilton's married